Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Afendi and I will present the task 1 double integral reversing order. For the question A, we need plot the region using mathematical application. Here I use two methods to solve the equation. The first one I use GeoGebra application and the second one is I use manual calculation. For GeoGebra, I slightly change the given equation. I replace the x-axis with the z-axis. So the horizontal axis here shows the z-axis in the given question. The red curve shows the equation z equals 4y square and the blue curve shows the equation z equals 25 minus y square. And for the manual calculation, the given integral is evaluated over a region defined by limit 0 less than or equal y and y less than or equal set 5 and 4y square less than or equal z and z less than or equals 25 minus y square. This limit indicate the region is bounded by two parabolic curves in the yz plane. The curve z equals 4y square is an upward opening parabola, while z equals 25 minus y square is a downward opening parabola. To understand the shape of the region, we find the points where these two curves intersect by equating them. Solving 4y square equals 25 minus y square and we get y equals plus minus 5. However, since the limit restricts y to values between 0 and 5, only the upper half of the region is considered. This creates a closed bounded area between the two curves. Now we move to the equation B. We need to evaluate the given integral. To evaluate the given integral, first we need to integrate with respect to z while treating y as a constant. The integrate y e power of z integrates to y e power of z with respect to z. Substitute the upper and lower limits of z results in the expression y bracket e power of 25 minus y square minus e power of 4y square. This expression is then integrated with respect to y over the interval from 0 to 5. The integral is split into two separate integral to simplify the calculation. For the first integral, we solving y e power of 25 minus y square. The substitution u equals 25 minus y square is used, which du equals negative 2y dy. For the second integral involving y e power of 4y square, the substitution u equals 4y square is applied, giving du is 8y dy. After changing the limits accordingly and performing the integration, both results are combined and simplified to obtain the final answer. And the final answer is 1 over 2 e power of 25 minus 5 over 8 e power of 20 plus 1 over 8. And now for the last question, we need to evaluate the integral by reversing the order of integration. To evaluate this integral, the same region is rewritten in terms of z first. From the boundaries equation, y can be expressed as function of z, namely y equals z over 2 and from z equals 4y square and y equals set of 25 minus z from z equals 25 minus y square. The region shows the z varies from 0 to 25 and for each value of z, y varies between these two curves. Using these new limits, the reserved double integral is set up and evaluated by integrating with respect to y first and followed by z. This method leads to the same final result as the original original order of integration, which confirms the correctness of the calculation and demonstrate the reversing the order of integration does not change the value of the double integral. Thank you. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum, and my name is Muhammad Ijaz Mullah bin Muhammad Nazari, and today I want to explain about task 2, which is triple integral Cartesian coordinates. The question already gives the equation for the surface is x equal to z square, and the planes is z equal to 0 and x plus z equal to 1. So the question A is draw the diagram using mathematical application, which is I use the Desmos application, and the big question is draw the projection of diagram using mathematical application, which is I also use Desmos application. And the question want me to draw about the x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis in 2D diagram. Okay. So, and the final one is C. Find the volume of the integral from each projection, which is for x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. And for the information is all the volume is will get the same answer, same result, same volume for the x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. So yeah, let me show you how to use Desmos application to find the graph or diagram, 3D diagram and 2D diagram. This 3D diagram is at question A and 2D diagram at question B. So here you just put the three equation that the question give, which is first is x equal to z square, and this is the x in the 3D graph. The second one is z equal to 0. Okay, and then this is the surface one. So as you can see, when you add the second equation, this is the graph. And then the third one is x plus z equal to 1. So this is the final answer for the question A. This is the graph, the 3D graph that you can see. Alright. So we go to the question B, which is the question asks about the projection of x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. So from the answer that I gave at question A, you can automatically find the x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis by just rotate this 3D diagram to 2D diagram. So for the x-axis question, you can just rotate for find the yz plane, which is y and z-axis, which is like this. This is the x-axis projection. So the second one axis that we have to find is the y-axis, which is it is the xz plane, and rotate to find the x and z plane. This is the xz plane graph 2D diagram. And then you just have the third one, which is the x-axis, z-axis, which is y and y to the x plane. So this is the question C for x-axis, and the question gives x equal to z square, z equal to 0, and x plus z equal to 1. So basically we know that z square equal to 1 minus z. So I do this equation, so you will get z equal to minus 1.618 and z equal to 0.618. So I take this answer, and then I put it in this equation. So 0 less than z less than 0.618, and then for the y, I just assume that is 1. So this is the answer that I make for the volume. For the x-axis, I get 0.348. So this is the second question, which is for the y-axis, x-z plane. I draw the x-z plane. So I do this. This is the answer that I make. That I did. So I basically I put these three equations. So 0 equal to 0 less than y less than 1, z square less than x and less than 1 minus z, and 0 less than z and less than 0.618. So this is the answer I make, and I just I take the y-axis. When the question asks about y-axis, so I do the dy first, and then I do the dx, the second one, then dz. So I just put the triple integral, and I just do the integral like normal integral. The final answer I get for the volume of y-axis is 0.348, same as the x-axis. So as for these questions, z-axis, as you can see, this is the equation, and then this is my answer. So my answer have a triple integral and plus the triple integral is because the x is not go to both of the line, which is good for this line and also this line. So it goes to line x equal to z square and line x plus z equal to 1. So when you simplify, you make this in the other word, it will be x it will be like this, and also x plus 1 s plus z equal to 1. This will be like this, x equal to 1 minus z. So I do this, so we know that x z equal no sorry it will be z equal to 1 minus x. So you know the both of the z amount, so will be square root x equal to 1 minus x and square root x plus x equal to 1, and you will get x equal to 0.382. So I do this answer, and the left one is for the dz 0 to square root x, because x go to this line. So this line is x square root x, and this line is go to this one, z equal to 1 minus x. So basically this has two parts, which is this one I call it for the left one left, and this one right. So I just put in the information where z is 0 to this line square root x, then the x is 0 to 0.382, which is here, and then here is the 0.382, then the dy is like I assume 0 to 1, same like this, not same, because this is z 0 to 1 minus x line, this line. Okay. So I just do the normal integral, and the volume answer is 0.348. So the volume is fast and the same as the y-axis and x.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hafizuddin, and my group assignment is task 3. So first, the question mentioned the equation of parabola is x equal to 16 minus y square minus z square, and the cylinder equation is y square plus z square equal to 9. So the question A I do is, first I take out the equation paraboloid x equal to 16 minus y square minus z square, and by using the circle formula y square plus z square equal to 16, and then the r square equal to 16, and then I get the radius for paraboloid is 4. So I do the same for the cylinder, which is y square plus z square equal to 9. This is a circle formula, and then I get the r square equal to 9. The radius for circle is 3. And then the question mentioned the diagram using mathematical application. So the diagram I get is like this. That's all for task 3 question A. So next, question B. The question B is draw the projection of diagram using mathematical application. The difference between A and B is B is a two-dimension diagram, and then A is a three-dimension diagram. So the question B I get like this. At the first, I already calculate the radius for parabola and circle, and in the question B, I use the radius for determine the range 3 less than equal to r less than equal to 4, and then the theta I get, because this both is a circle, cylinder and paraboloid, so the theta is 0 less than equal to theta less than equal to 2 pi, because circle is 360 times by pi divided by 180, so we get 2 pi. So for the x is 0 less than equal to x less than equal to 16 minus r square. I get from the equation paraboloid x equal to 16 minus y square minus z square, and then we arrange back by using the circle formula y square plus z square equal to 16, and then y square plus z square same like r square. So that's why 16 minus r square. That's for question B. And then the question C, evaluate the triple integration by using appropriate.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azim Jasmi, and my task given is task 4, which is triple integral spherical coordinate. The question given is, given Q is bounded by the sphere x equals to square root 16 minus y square minus z square, while cone is x equals to square root y square plus z square, and the plane y is more than equal to 0. For A question is draw the diagram using a mathematical application, and B question is draw the projection of the diagram using a mathematical application. And C question is hence evaluate the function given integral given using an appropriate coordinate system. For the A and B question, I use the Desmos website, which is I will show you after this. Let me see. Okay, this is the website that I use to make a 3D diagram. Okay, first I put the sphere equation, which is x square plus y square plus z square equals to 60. Okay, now this is the solid sphere from the equation we put. After that, we put the second equation, which is x equals to square root y square plus z square. Okay, which is this is the cone equation. Okay, this is the sphere with the cone. Okay, this is when we remove the sphere. This is the cone. Okay, this is the sphere and cone. Okay. Okay, after that, we put the plane equation, which is y is more and equal to 0. This is the green area is the shaded area that we need to calculate. Okay. This is the green area, which is y is more and equal to 0, and this is when we combine solid sphere and cone. Alright. We make a projection, which is a y and x-axis only. And first, we take from sphere equation, but we remove the z, which is x square plus y square equals to 16. Okay, this is the circle. Then we put the cone equation. We remove the z equation, which is x equals to square root zx square root y square. Okay, this is the triangle that we get. Then we put the plane, which is y is more and equal to 0. Okay, now we know that the upper is the shaded area, which is the green area. Okay, this is the diagram that we draw before using the website, and this is the diagram that I drawing. Okay, to find the volume first, we need to identify first three unknown, which is angle, phi, and p. Which is angle we can identify using the projection from this. We know that this is 0, pi over 2, and pi. And we can know the range of the angle 0, pi. Okay, for the phi, we need to know the angle of the cone, which is we can use the theorem Pythagoras to get the phi. This is the equation that I calculate before, which is I use the equation of the sphere and cone. After that, I summation 1 into 2 and get the final answer is 8, which is the radius for the cone is 8. And using the theorem Pythagoras, we can find the phi angle using the radian, which is which is cos phi equals to 8 divided by 60, and we can get the answer is pi over 4, which is we can write that 0 until pi over 4. For the p, we know that p is the radius of the circle. So we use the circle equation, which is x square plus y square plus z square equal to 6. So the radius is square root v equals to square root 60, which is 4. So all of this we already get. All right. Okay. After that, we continue with the calculation, which is this is the calculation that I made before. To start it, we know that x and y and z we change to the sphere, which is x equals to rho sine phi cos theta, y equals to rho sine phi sine theta, and z is rho cos phi. Then we put the equation that given before, which is triple integral x square plus y square plus z square dz dy and dx. Dz dy and dx is dv. Okay, then we change the x square plus y square plus z square into the sphere form, which is x is rho square sine square phi cos square theta plus rho square sine square phi sine square theta plus rho square cos square phi, then times the Jacobian, which is rho square sine phi d rho d phi d theta. After that, we simplify it, then we get triple integral rho square times rho square sine phi d rho d phi d theta. After that, we put the limit, which is for the first integral, we put the rho limit, which is we know that rho is the radius of the sphere from 4 into a 0. Then we put the limit for the phi, which is pi divided by 4 until a 0. Then for the theta is the pi until 0. Alright, so that we integrate the first integral, which is rho, and we get the answer is 1024 over 5 sine phi d phi d theta. After that, we integrate for the phi value, which is the answer we get 1024 over 5 2 times 2 minus 2 divided by 2 d theta. For the final, we integrate for the theta value, and the final answer is 188.45. Okay, that's all. Thank you.